Hi guys, I hope you're well. Here I am ready to start my daily routine. So let's go straight into it. All right. So first thing first, review last week's summary. Price moving on an upwards channel. Price is on an uptrend during the impulsive phase. Friday was upwards unbalanced with a POC at the high. Sunday was upwards unbalanced with a POC at the low. The day opened above Friday range and above Sunday high. The day opened above Friday range and above Sunday Valeria high. I have this twice. Anyway, price got dropped down on Sunday Valeria low and got a small bounce of the level. Consolidation above the Sunday Valeria low. Retest of Sunday's Valeria low and Friday's high. A bounce of the level on the pin bar and reversal candle. Move above Sunday's Valeria high and consolidated above the level till the end of the day. The day closed double distribution with the POC at the lows. Price evolved upwards but failed to move higher of the current impulsive high. Price action shows that the market is auctioning at the higher Sunday's region but failed to test the Sunday's high. And from the weekly perspective, Monday, the week opened above the previous week Valeria high, moved down below the previous week Valeria high, and consolidated below the level till it moved back above it and consolidated above the level till the end of the day. And then Tuesday, price moving on an upwards channel, price is on an uptrend above the channel top. Price is during the impulsive phase. The previous day was double distribution with a POC at the low. The day opened above the previous day Valeria high. I favored longs. Break down the previous day Valeria high and backtest the level. Move down the previous day low. Consolidation above fake out and consolidation above the previous day low till the end of the day. The day evolved balanced. Price evolved downwards. Price auction shows that the market is auctioning in lower prices. Okay. Price Today price moved back below the previous week Valeria high level and dropped to the previous week POC where price got a bounce of the level. Today price moved back below the previous week Valeria high. Okay. Price moved back below the previous week Valeria high and dropped below the previous week POC where price got a bounce of the level. Okay. Wednesday price moving on upwards channel, price on an uptrend forming a range above the channel top. Previous day was the balanced. The day opened above the previous day Valeria low. I favored the longs, moved up and break out the previous day Valeria high. Consolidation above the previous day Valeria high and fake out the level. Consolidation above the previous day Valeria high and fake out the level. Okay, previous day was balanced. The day opened above Valeria low. I favored longs, moved up and break out above Valeria high. Consolidation above Valeria high and fake out the level. Drop down and break down the previous day low. Bounce on a fake out of the liquidity low. Consolidation below the previous day low till the end of the day. The day evolved downwards and balanced. Price evolved downwards. Price action shows that the market wants to move lower and is testing the liquidity low. The level holds, but price failed to re-enter back in the previous day range. What was this one? So when the price was approaching the previous week Valeria high, coming from the bounce of the previous week POC, but failed to test the previous week Valeria high and dropped down below the previous week Valeria low and consolidated on the level till the end of the day. Okay, Thursday, price moving on an upwards channel, prices on an uptrend forming a range above the channel top. Prices during the corrective phase. Okay, previous day was bound double distribution with the POC at the high. The day opened below the previous day Valeria low. I favor the longs of a backtest of the swing low level. Consolidation above the day open. Attempting to get acceptance at the previous day value area. Move to the down and fair to attempt to test the previous day low. Second attempt to get acceptance in the previous day value area. Move below the previous day value area. Bounce of the day open. Move up to the previous day high, the previous day value high, previous day high and consolidation on the level till the end of the day. The day closed double distribution with the POC at the upper balance. The day evolved upwards. Price action shows that the market is having another attempt for the upside. However, price failed to move and take the previous high. Also, the market is falling for a couple of days, but the previous day was double distribution with a POC at the high, and the day-to-day move back above to test the POC value high before it continued downwards. And from the weekly perspective, Thursday price was consolidating on the previous week value area low and bounced up to the previous week value area high. Price on an upward channel, prices on an uptrend during the range above the channel top. The previous day was upwards double distribution with a POC at the high. The day opened below the previous day POC. I favored the longs. Fake out rejection of the previous day POC, bounce of a consolidation on the previous day low. The day closed downwards, double distribution, price evolved down. Oh, I lost it. Price on an upwards channel, prices on an uptrend during a range above the channel top. Previous day was upwards double distribution with a POC at the high. The day opened below the previous day POC. I favor the longs, fake out rejection of the POC, bounce of a consolidation of the previous day low. The day closed downwards double distribution. Price above down, breaking down, testing higher low. Price action shows that the market is bearish. Friday price rejected the previous week value high below the previous week value low. Okay, day trades. Day trade BTC 18/12 of the 5th. 18/12 of the 5th. Price on open above the channel top, price on pulse of phase. Previous day was double distribution of the previous at a lower balance. Today open below previous day Valeria high. Long favors. Okay, entry. Fake out retest of Valeria low. Approach breakdown on this embedded volume. Fake out low volume. Mm. Why I favor the longs? Because it was an uptrend. Yeah. It was above the channel top. Why I favor the longs? That's why I got stopped. So that's the 12th. How evolved? Downwards. Yeah. Okay, and 18, 19. 19 is the same day. 13 one day after. So the context was different price and another moving on upwards channel currently above the channel top price is forming a range above the channel top. Previous day PSC, previous day open. Favor longs again, same mistake. Fake out. Hit the stop uneven. Yeah. I was greedy. I was greedy on this one. That's okay. Anyway, so price on an uptrend moving. Price on an uptrend moving in an uptrend above the channel top price. Currently attempting to break down the channel top. Levels in this level. Swing long back test of the local CMS level as price form a local range, they trade range accordingly. They've been below previous day Valeria low. Okay, then there was 4-month rejection of candle. I did not check the delta on candle which was positive. Local swing. Okay, take profit one, reverse, take me out on even. So I favored the longs, but I was short win because I was wrong to favor the shorts, probably. Alright, and then the swing trades is the last one, I reckon. 10, yeah. price on an uptrend moving and uptrend moving uptrend above the channel top. Price currently attempt to break down the channel top. Local CMS level, entry, fake out and retest, breakdown and increase bearish volume, fake out and decent bullish, yeah. Second breakdown on decent bearish volume, fake out on decent bullish volume, continuation on decent bullish volume. Other support evidence of the entry, continuation on decent bullish volume. Profits at the high swing high, price move in my favor. I approached TP1 and reversed. I did not move the stop to even because I was afraid of price hit the stop and bounce of the previous day value area low. Technical mistakes. I did not move the stop to even when I noticed the move away in my favor and close to the TP1 because I was afraid of price getting bounced of the previous day value area low and taking me out on even when move in my favor. They move in my favor. Yeah. So that was the 4 trades I took this last week. Then ideas. When price action shows like corrective, I should look to set up in liquidity levels rather than other levels, as the impulse will not be that probable unless I have strong evidence of a reaction upon another level rather than liquidity. I should spend more time to make the daily plan and elaborate more upon my approach of the market for trading in the day ahead. If I'm not convinced with the breakout, I will wait for the retest, and if the retest has not convinced me, I will wait for the engulfing candle. Conclusion, I must give some time to review the daily context before I make any plans, and if I feel I can't see anything, I should not force myself to make any plans. I must be more aggressive with entries when there are engulfing candles up on the reaction, like on fake out, on BMS, or after a backtest. I must be more aggressive with entries when there are an engulfing candle, yeah. I must become fearless of losses, and the way to do is to execute more frequent up on any reaction that meets my criteria, but not hold any bias so price goes against me. So if price goes against me, I can be able to change my bias and cut my losses short. Delta against the position, but on low volume may show weak attempt and can be actually supportive evidence of the position. Mistakes during the 2 upwards attempts this week, price failed to take the previous high, and this was a sign of weakness. I failed to notice. On the swing trade 10 BTC long, I did not move the stop on even when I noticed the move in my favor and the approach of the TP1. I was afraid of price taking me out on even and then move to my target, so I decided to keep the stop on loss, and I hope that price will get a bounce of the previous day value area low, but instead price hit the stop loss. Also, I failed to notice that fake out and retest of the previous day POC because of my bias being already in my long position. What? Also, I failed to notice the fake out and retest of the previous day POC because my bias being already in the long position. Yeah. I keep forgetting to include volume in the local trend context photo, and I still do. True, I still do. Anyway, let's move forward. So, journal the previous day levels. Let's take a sip of a coffee, which is the best energy in the morning, and let's go straight to work. it's strange to do this work without music. Usually I have music, but now because I'm recording for YouTube, I can't for copyrights on YouTube. I can't play any music, and sometimes I feel I get not distracted. I can't get focused without music. But when I have music and doing my daily routine, I can feel the flow. Like my brain feels good when I'm doing this work. But without music, my brain stucks sometimes. Because you have to be creative and open-minded to do the context and to see every possibility in the market. But anyway, I'll get used to do it without music. Maybe I will talk more instead, so I can keep my brain occupied with my voice instead of music. Anyway, so here we are. Here's the previous days. No, that's the previous day's evolution on the previous day's levels. Surprise. Oh no, what did I do, man? You see, oh, that was very, 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 very bad. Let's go back, 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 back. Yeah, yeah, here we go. Here we go. You see how distracted I get without music? Like, that was a silly, silly mistake. Anyway, so the previous day open at the above the previous day POC, drop again the same mistake. Okay, drop of the previous day value area low, fake out the level once, fake out the level two, bounce 3 times and move upwards. Okay, the day open at the previous day POC. POC. Drop and bounce on a fake out. Very low. Rejection on a fake out of the day open. Bounce on a fake out. The previous day very low. Rejection on a fake out. On a fake out. Of the day open. Bounce on pin bar and retest of the previous day value low. Move up, move up to the previous day high. Move up to the high. and consolidation on the level. Consolidated on the level with two bounces during the consolidation of the previous area high. Two bounces, the day close, no, is that double distribution or unbalanced? It's unbalanced. No, that's balanced. Balanced. The day close balanced. Price action shows that the market is auctioning for higher prices. Okay, and the reaction. So one valid reaction was only this one, and gave a big, yeah, maybe that one as well. Yeah, two reactions. Yeah. So that could be a valid trigger over here. Shows that the level is holding, and then boom, the engulfing candle, an increased bullish volume. Oh, Bitcoin is moving higher. Low positive delta, many bounces, most of them on positive delta. Decent volume with positive delta. Okay. Many tests on most of and all closing above the level. Bounce. Candle on decent bullish volume. It's bullish, right? Yeah. 18 delta out of 91, it's bullish. It's not just positive delta. That's like 20%. Okay. Oh, there was a berry CVD though. Yeah, it was berry CVD, and then it turned to bullish CVD. I don't know if the CVD on TradingView is accurate though. Sometimes it's playing up, but here looks accurate because negative is dropping. Here is positive, delta should go a little bit up, but it's not. Sometimes playing up, but this one looks accurate. Anyway, yeah, and the next one was Valeria High. This one, this bounce. Oh no, swing failure pattern. Test on bullish volume. Test on low bullish volume and SFP on decent bearish volume. All the candles close above the level. Alright, that's the previous day's reactions. Document the daily evolution and collect the setup statistics. Alright, let's go do that. I think price will come back to test this level of the break in market structure or even the channel top. But let's see. Let's see. The day evolved, ranging upwards. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. Mark out new levels, context, make the daily trading plan. Let's go. So I took this. Oopsie, we move higher. Ooh, alright. Is there any volume? 6 minutes to go. Let's see, we'll take the previous day high. Or we'll come back. Let's see, let's finish our context and our plan before we start thinking about trading. So, mark out the previous day's levels, point of controls, don't have any apart from this one up there. Alright, and yeah, high time frame. Made a new one. Made a new one. Way too far. Global market structure. Actually, those two should be close here. Because I work with them all the time, so. Right, price is moving. Price is moving upwards. No. Price is on a downtrend. Down trend. Consolidating. Global channel bottom. Price is moving in upwards channel. Price BMS is the price is channel top and BMS the downside side. Currently on a pullback, on a rally for a retest of the BMS level. BMS and CMS. BMS. Currently rally for a retest of the BMS level. And the day open of the previous day. POC. Okay. So maybe price attempt to go up there to test the previous week value area low with local CMS level as well up there. Channel level top a little bit higher, and in terms of Fibonacci and the 5 Fibonacci there too. 786 on the previous week POC, that's good as well. Oh, and the channel on the 6.6. But by the time it goes up there, yeah, 6.6. A few resistances up there, but yeah, the best resistance will be the break in market structure with the previous week value area high, naked. But I can just drop from where it is now. Yeah. And of the monthly perspective, all right, daily plan. Oh, let's take a sip. So because we broke down and we changed market structure, but haven't confirmed yet, but I changed the market structure as we broke down, I want to favor shorts. However, because it's on a rally, it's on a rally, and the next resistance level will be the local CMS with a, yeah. So for daily tradings, for the day trades, because my rule says day trades should be within the previous day's perimeters. This is here, previous day's range. Unless you backtest and move out, then I just follow the daily trend. Yeah, and because the previous day was a balanced day, the day open at the POC, so I expect another balanced day. But if breaks out, backtests the level of the previous day high and rejects the previous day's region, I will trade only longs up to the local CMS level with the break market structure. Uh, yeah, I'll do that. However, we have a point of control just up there and just tapped it. Yeah, I tapped it. Yeah. Alright, we'll do that. So because the previous day was balanced, I ex um, if price gets acceptance in the no, I expect a balanced day as the previous day was balanced and the day open as the previous day POC. If price rejects the previous day range and moves higher, favor the longs up to the local CMS level at 79,120. Yeah, we do that. Which means as price is out of the previous day range, if comes back, like if it fakes out the previous day high right now, I short it for a balanced day, either all the way down here or the previous day value area low. But if price bounce of it and goes up here, I will favor an uptrend up to 79,120, 79,120 here, up to here. So let's take a photo as well. All right. Cool. That's the plan for today. Check wait trigger and open positions. That's this one waiting trigger. Now waiting for this one to come above the VWAP and test it with a 382 as well. But I don't see much happening. And this wave count. Somewhere around here maybe. Anyway. So yeah, for this trade, swing trade, I wait for price come above it, back test it, and then I'll enter. The other one is BNB. BNB either fake out, back test the channel top bottom, or break this level, this BMS level up here. To enter. Ooh, ooh, the fake out happened. All right, now we're waiting for a backtest of this level. Let's put on alert. Twenty-one, 22. Yeah, let's put it somewhere around here. Yeah. Yeah, BNB, Hawks, and Solana. All right, so we test this level, mark out previous month levels. If new month, no, it's not a new month. And read out loud the age and the rules. So my age, swing trades in global market structure direction allowed on aggressive entries and are allowed to run with no partial profits and trailing stop loss. Swing trades against the global direction must be on a local market structure direction and must have quick partial profits and a clean target. Clear target, not clean. Clear the target. Day trades. For day trades, aggressive entries in the favor the local market structure. In the favor of the local market structure. Damn, what happened today? I found all the mistakes. For day trades, aggressive entries in the favor of the local market structure direction and corrective entries for trades against the local market structure. And conservative entries, not corrective. For day trades, aggressive entries in the favor of the local market structure direction and conservative entries for trades against the local market structure direction. Setup must be inside the previous day range, but if there are any setup close to the previous day range, they are still valid, but any setup far of the previous day range is swing setup. Take entries on confluence level. Naked volume levels and liquidity levels are acceptable with not confluence. Day trade setups and target must be in the previous day range. Yeah. All right. Entry criteria. Pin bar, if it convinced me. Other ways, wait for the engulfing reversal candle. Fake out, if it convinced me. Other ways, wait for the retest. And if the retest is not convinced me, then wait for the engulfing candle. And my rules, entries, aggressive when in context favor, conservative when against the context. Confluence, high time frame setups must have at least 3 levels of confluence to be valid. Intraday setups can have 2 levels of confluence if the setup is in favor. Naked previous month, week, and volume levels, VWAP. Naked previous month, week, and day volume levels, VWAPs, or liquidity levels are exceptions. Risk management. Trades in favor executed on market order up to 1% risk management. Trades in favor executed on limit order up to 0.5 risk management. Trades against the trend only on market order up to 0.5. Against the trade up to 0.5. Yeah, that's true. So I broke this rule sometimes. I just realized. Price limit order must have the stop loss too high above, too low below the previous market structure. Allowed only if the context favors one side and only in context favor. Hope and FOMO. Do not enter a trade based on hope. Do not keep the trade open in hope if there are not support evidence. Do not enter premature because of FOMO. Answer the evidence question on the trade entry before execution. Trade entry template. Yeah. So trades against the trend on a market order. Yeah. Against the trend or against the context? Against the trend it means for swing trades, but against the context, because for day trades I take trades against the context. Anyway, I'll figure it out. So yeah, this was my routine for today. That's my plan. So I'm just waiting to see if price will fake out the previous day high and finds acceptance in the previous day range. So then I'm looking to trade the balanced day. And if backtest the level and the level holds as support, then I'm looking to trade an uptrend up to 7,900. So I hope you enjoy this video, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day.